Alrighty, fast forward a couple days. Mostly because I left the GoPro down in my camper. So I've been down there for a week. So as you can see, we got this fender all done. We're on the passenger side now. Got this all drilled out for the flares. We even went through and cut this off and replaced this whole, I guess you'd call it a B-pillar. Not really sure. We got this all lined up, so when we get the right screws, that should fall in place. But more importantly today, we picked up some old Jeep roll bar. Now, problem with this thing is it's not wide enough, and it's also way too high. So basically what we're going to do, we're just going to cut it straight here. We're going to cut it here. I'll probably just wrap a hose clamp around that so I get a nice straight cut there. And as far as widening it, we're going to cut like a 3 or 4 inch piece of tube, whatever we need. Take it out of there, cut that in half, weld it into there, and hopefully it fits. For the base, I'm not going with this big long base anyway. I'm just going to get some, probably some, 3 inch plate here and a 4 inch plate here. I'll just cut those and weld those on. Okay, just to show you guys what I was talking about before. You can see we already got our first cut done. So this is the hose clamp trick. Basically, you just throw the hose clamp on there, measure it on like 3 sides, make sure it's nice and straight. Me personally, I like to put a piece of tape on the end that I'm not cutting because I am so guilty of cutting the wrong side on more than one occasion. So we're going to cut this, and then we're going to get to the hard cuts. Wish me luck. Now we have a roll bar. I think we're going to be fine with the height. I mean, it does come up another 8 inches. Should be dead even with the windshield. However, it is way too narrow. So we're going to cut the center. And it looks like it's got a little bit of a bow to it. That shouldn't be a problem. It's going to cut it right in the center, and we're going to add on whatever we need. Probably like 5 inches. And we have the pipe right there. So just cut a piece right there. We'll be good. Then put these up for sale on Marketplace as custom fishing pole holders. Or just throw them away. We'll circle back to that. So center to center between the rails, and I went right from these holes here, and surprisingly the front and the back are the same. That's a good thing. I got 58.5 inches. Roll bar, this is 51 inches from center to center. So we're going to cut a 7-inch piece. Once again, we use the clamp trick. Not sure how well you can see. So let's cut this, and then we're going to cut the roll bar, and then we're going to tack it in and see how well it works. Here we go. As you can see, we got the pieces all cleaned up, ready to weld. We do have it set up at our 58.5 inches from side to side, but right now we're just going to tack one side in and then remeasure and go from there. Alright, I think she's tacked up enough. We're going to try this out. So there we have it. She's pretty much straight even with the rails. I'm not sure how well you can see over there. I'd say we're pretty good. I'm not particularly thrilled with the angle. I mean, it looks a little, I don't know, it looks a little forward. So I think I'm going to cut a little bit off the back of these just to kind of tilt it at a little bit of angle. But width-wise, I think we're good. It's time to hammer it home, see what we come up with. Alright, so here's the finished product. Went through, didn't want to bore you guys with welding on some plates. Got it all mocked up, fitted in. You can see it looks alright. You can see a little bit where I welded it. But once it gets raptor lined, you're not going to see anything. Which, that's going to get done probably in the next half hour definitely in the next video. So guys, thanks for checking in to another episode of Cross Country Garage. Like, share, subscribe, tell your friends. If you're in the market for a nice set of custom fishing rod holders, hit me up.